This week on Tiger Tank, students attended a lecture called Marketing Beyond the Basics that was instructed by Greg Jones. Let's listen in.
I mean, when you think of a certain shoe company or purse company, if they're selling things at $25 and all of a sudden they go up to $300, what's your thought on that? I mean, as a consumer, how often do you pay a higher amount for the same product from the same company? It must have been about 85 when the Jordans came out. When they came out, they were about $55. And you're saying right now, that's nothing. But at that time, $55 was like $100 now. 110. And people were saying, who the heck's gonna pay $50 for a pair of sneakers? So what if they're Jordans? Nobody thought that was gonna happen. Because back then, people were still wearing, leather shoes was just starting to come in good, tennis shoes. People were still wearing Chuck Taylors, and they were wearing suede tennis shoes was big at that time. But Nike jumped on this thing. Nobody else thought that was going to work. And all of a sudden, because of the marketing that was being pushed, so then other companies said, hey, this is really going to work. So all of a sudden, Converse came out with their marketing piece trying to push their Converse. They went from the regular All-Stars, where Dr. J was their own person. Then they came out with Magic, Isaiah Thomas, and Larry Bird. But unfortunately, a lot of these companies were too late getting on that. You may not remember it, I'm a little bit older, but Spike Lee had his little alter ego and they were pushing these Nike things. It's a huge marketing piece. And they were pushing those shoes. Like I said, it started at 50, but if you look at the price point of where things are now. But at that point in time, if they could have entered the market selling those shoes for $25, $30. But they wanted to enter it saying, hey, because why do we buy things? Either they make us feel good or something we need. None of us really needed those Jordan shoes. But we all want to be like Mike. They didn't may not play like Mike. So what made them think that they could charge that amount?
The image that it gave off, I guess?
Yeah.
Or the image that they wanted to give off. like with higher price items like this right here, I can set up my computer and I can just sit in the library and people will just look at me simply because I just have a MacBook. Yeah. And they think about, oh, he must have money because he got a MacBook or something. So that must be another reason why people bought Jordans as well.
It's about status.
Yeah, status, that's what it is.
Because we can talk about golf, we can talk about golf clubs, we can talk about watches. Y'all may not remember the Swatch watches. That was really back in my time. But pretty much any product out there, there's that idea of, is it image? Is it style? Is it just a want? Does it make me feel good? Some products we buy because it makes us feel good. So when we talk about those Jordans, it was image. It was all about image. It was about style.
Yeah. I think the research part really helps with the pricing point because I did a few interviews and I was basically underpricing my stuff. People were willing to pay like 100% more than what I was trying to charge for a book. But when you're talking about e-readers, when we're talking about status, something came up. Some people like the hardcover book, so they're not gung-ho about the e-readers because they like to show what they're reading. Whereas some people like digital books because they can hide what they're reading. So if they want to read smut like Shades of Grey, no one has to know. Yeah. So I just thought that was interesting.
When you're talking about your particular market right now, what does it look like? What's the size of it? What's the potential of it? And what's going to be the lifespan of it? The thing with the tech piece is things are changing every day. So for what you're doing right now, say you're signing people up, but 6 months from now you're thinking, I got to have something else. I need to be making some other changes just to keep this going. Otherwise, it's going to be irrelevant. Yeah. So, for you, your market is constantly changing. And now you talked about reachable. You just mentioned earlier, for the capital that you have available, you can reach a certain number now that you really couldn't service. So to really tap into the market, you're going to need a lot more funds. So you can reach them, and it is a sizable market, but there are other issues that come into play as far as can it be profitable.
Hopefully, you enjoyed your glimpse into this week's lesson and will join us next week to see what else the students will be learning at the Nashville Business Incubation Center.